In the pre-dawn darkness on March 15, 2025, at around 03:45 hours, a B-52 Stratofortress thundered into the skies above the Arabian Sea, its 8 engines roaring defiance as it pierced the veil of contested Yemeni airspace. The 70-year-old titan of war, a Cold War relic now reborn for a new era, carried 70,000 pounds of precision-guided explosives primed to cripple a powerhouse militia group known as the Houthis that has continued to wreak havoc for over a year now. For the U.S., it was time to restore law and order under a special operation known simply as Operation Rough Rider. The world post the October 2023 Palestinian attacks on Israel is a different world from the one before it. The domino of events that have occurred since that devastating incident in Israel is one of the largest dominoes in history, involving the most powerful nations around the world. Costs that could be pronounced in fractions of trillions of dollars, thousands of lives lost, and much more. Yet, it's not over. The dominoes continue to fall. In October 2023, after Israel's retaliation to the attacks, the Houthis, a Shia Islamist group backed by Iran, escalated attacks on Red Sea shipping, targeting commercial vessels and U.S. warships in solidarity with Palestinians. 2 years later, by mid-March 2025, the Houthis had attacked over 190 ships, sinking 2, seizing 1, and killing 4 seafarers, causing a 70% drop in Red Sea cargo volume and inflating global shipping costs by nearly $200 billion. Their arsenal, including anti-ship ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, drones, and explosive boats, posed a significant threat to the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a choke point for 12% of global trade. The Houthis also launched over 40 ballistic missiles and drones at Israeli cities. Following U.S. President Donald Trump's inauguration in January 2025, U.S. Central Command CENTCOM Commander General Michael Kurilla proposed an aggressive bombing campaign modeled on Israel's operations against Hezbollah. Approved for a 30-day trial by Trump, this campaign, named Operation Rough Rider, aimed to degrade Houthi capabilities and restore freedom of navigation. To execute such a campaign, the U.S. required a heavy fleet of heavy bombers wielding heavy payloads, capable of delivering heavy destruction to the Houthis. And the U.S. had just the thing, the lethal B-52 Stratofortress. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, affectionately nicknamed the Buff, an acronym for Big, Ugly, Fat Fella, is one of the most enduring and versatile aircraft in military aviation history. It had its first flight in 1952 and has been taking to the skies ever since. 7 long, successful decades of continuous service. And like it did in 1952, the B-52 flew in 2025 in Operation Rough Rider against the Houthis, with the aim to pass a message in the most explosive way possible. The B-52 was the perfect messenger for this message. The B-52, as it is today, is a behemoth, measuring 159 feet 4 inches in length, with a wingspan of 185 feet and a height of 40 feet 8 inches. Its empty weight is approximately 185,000 pounds, with a maximum takeoff weight of 488,000 pounds. Powered by 8 Pratt & Whitney TF-33 P3103 turbofan engines, each producing 17,000 pounds of thrust, the B-52 achieves a maximum speed of 650 miles per hour, Mach 0.86, and cruising speed of 525 miles per hour. Its unrefueled combat range is 8,800 miles, extendable to over 10,000 miles with aerial refueling, enabling global reach without forward basing. The aircraft's service ceiling is 50,000 feet, allowing it to operate above most air defenses. The B-52's fuel capacity is staggering, holding 47,975 gallons of JP-8 jet fuel. which contributes to its endurance of up to 20 hours per mission with refueling or even more. The B-52's global reach was demonstrated in 2016 when it flew a 34-hour, 14,000-mile round-trip mission to Barksdale to strike ISIS targets in Syria, refueling twice in flight. Its crew of 5, pilot, co-pilot, radar navigator, and electronic warfare officer, operates from a 2-deck cockpit with a lower deck housing navigation and bombing systems, the aircraft's iconic swept wing design, and 8-engine configuration provides stability and efficiency for long-range missions. As expected of such a large aircraft, the B-52's payload capacity is massive. So massive, in fact, that it is the B-52's defining capability. Up to 70,000 pounds of various explosives carried in an internal bomb bay and on external wing pylons can be carried by the B-52 at a single time, enabling the aircraft to deliver a wide array of munitions. These include conventional munitions where up to 51 500-pound Mk-82 bombs, 30 1,000-pound Mk-84 bombs, 12 2,000-pound Mk-84 bombs, 30 CBU-87-89 cluster bombs, or 30 CBU-104 Gator mine systems can call the B-52 home. Precision-guided munitions for 20 AGM-158 Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missiles, JASSM for short, with a range of extendable 230 miles, and 12 Joint Direct Attack Munitions GPS guide bombs with ranges up to 15 miles can call the B-52 home instead. And then there are the nuclear weapons. The B-52 can carry 20 AGB-86B air-launched cruise missiles with W-80 1 nuclear warheads, each with a yield anywhere between 5 and 150 kilotons. The bomber can also carry 12 nuclear-capable stealthy 12 AGM-129 advanced cruise missiles. And in addition to all of these, the B-52 can deploy other types of ordnance such as the AGM-84 Harpoon anti-ship missiles, AGM-142 have NAP missiles, and quick-strike naval mines for maritime interdiction. It appears that whatever the weapon, the B-52 is well equipped to wield it. This is one reason the B-52 is the go-to bomber for a variety of missions for the U.S. military, be it strategic nuclear deterrence. As part of the nuclear triad, the B-52 conducts long-range nuclear patrols, maintaining a credible deterrence against adversaries like Russia and China. Its ability to loiter for hours with nuclear warheads ensures swift second strike capability in case a rival strikes first. Conventional strikes. The B-52 has been pivotal in conflicts from Vietnam to Afghanistan, delivering close air support, carpet bombing, and precision strikes in the Operation Rough Rider against the Houthis, which we'll look at in a bit more detail. It targeted Houthi infrastructure with joint air-to-surface standoff missiles, leveraging its standoff capability to avoid air defenses. Maritime operations. Equipped with Harpoon missiles and quick-strike mines, the B-52 can disrupt enemy shipping and secure choke points like the Strait of Hormuz. Electronic warfare. Demonstrating its ability to really do it all, the B-52 is armed with powerful, upgraded avionics and pods capable of jamming enemy signals and defending against jamming attempts to ensure the bomber and its payload stay on course during missions despite the enemy's best efforts. All of these capabilities and more make it easy to see why the B-52 was the top bomber of choice for U.S. CENTCOM's Operation Rough Rider, a mission that caught the world's attention, simulated for now, but based on real data and very much within the realm of possibility for the B-52 legend. Operation Rough Rider, Phase 1, the initial strikes. On March 15th at dawn, Operation Rough Rider commenced with a coordinated air and naval assault. From Diego Garcia, 6 B-52s, each carrying 20 AGM-158 JSSM cruise missiles, launched a barrage targeting Houthi radar systems, air defense sites and missile storage facilities in Sana'a, Hodeidah, and Sada. The USS Harry S. Truman and USS Carl Vinson aircraft carriers stationed in the Red Sea deployed 22 FA-18 Super Hornets armed with joint direct attack munitions, JDAMs, to strike drone launch sites near Hodeidah. The cruiser USS Philippine Sea and destroyers USS Gravely and USS Mason fired $82 million Tomahawk missiles at command and control centers. Concurrently, 6 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers dropped GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrators on hardened Houthi bunkers, aiming to destroy underground missile catches. The B-52s, flying at 40,000 feet, released JSSMs from 200 miles away, avoiding Houthi Taqib-1 and Taqib-2 surface-to-air missiles, which has downed 7 MQ-9 Reapers by April, each Reaper costing $30 million for a total of $210 million. The strikes from Operation Rough Rider targeting 30 sites one by one, including Al Dialami Air Base and Hodeidah's port facilities. By March 31st, just over 2 weeks after the operation began, more than 300 targets had been hit, including 50 radar systems and 20 air defense batteries. CENTCOM reported a 40% reduction in Houthi missile launches, but the group retaliated with drone attacks on the USS Harry S. Truman, narrowly missing it. A $67 million FA-18E Super Hornet slid off the carrier's deck during an evasive maneuver to escape the attack by the Houthis. Phase 2, the Escalation. Phase 2 began on April Fool's Day, but without all the foolery as the campaign intensified, with B-52s conducting near-daily sorties, each delivery up to 12 JDAMs and 20 JASSMs against Houthi weapons production sites and leadership compounds. On April 17th, a B-52 strike on Ras Isa fuel port, a suspected Houthi logistics hub, killed 80 people and injured 150 per Houthi-run Al Masirah TV, though CENTCOM claimed it targeted fuel supplies for missile operations. On April 20th, strikes in Sana'a killed 12 and injured 30, hitting a suspected command center. A controversial strike on April 28 hit a Sada detention center holding 150 African migrants, killing 68 and injuring 47, prompting international outcry and UN calls for investigations. By April 28, CENTCOM reported over 800 targets struck, including 200 command facilities, 150 air defense systems, and 300 weapons storage sites. Houthi ballistic missile launches dropped by 69% and drone attacks by 55%. However, it appears the attacks on Israel and U.S. vessels persisted, with a missile strike on Ben Gurion Airport on May 2nd, which was intercepted by Israel. At this point, Operation Rough Rider had cost roughly $1 billion, including at least $200 million in munitions. This raised concerns about depleting JASSM and Tomahawk stocks critical for Pacific deterrence. The Middle East is on fire, literally and figuratively, and the fire doesn't seem to be disappearing anytime soon as Israel and Iran go for each other fiercely. Before the Israel-Iran conflict, however, was Operation Rough Rider, a successful U.S.-led operation that saw the B-52 take to the skies in its full glory and basically save the world. To appreciate this legend of a bomber, give this video a like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.